Hello everyone, it's Terry from GoTreasureHunting.com. I hope you're all having a great day out there. Today we're going to talk about gold prospecting or electronic placer gold mining. And that means we're going to be hunting for the gold nuggets with a metal detector. This is a very tough form of metal detecting. It's hard on you, it's hard on your equipment. And the reason for that is because of the places that you're out looking for these gold nuggets. We're going to discuss the 5 states that I think offer the best opportunity for people who are nugget shooting or hunting for gold nuggets. We're going to talk about prices involved. We're going to talk about places to learn the craft. So stick with me here and let's get into nugget shooting or looking for gold nuggets with a metal detector. When you're getting into nugget shooting, one of the first things that you're going to notice is it's expensive. It's not cheap to go nugget shooting. Let's start with the machines. You need a specialized machine to go nugget shooting. And we're usually talking about single frequency, very low frequency metal detectors. Single freaks that run at the high frequencies to pick up these gold nuggets, which most of the regular machines out there, they don't run at a high enough frequency to pick up the small gold nuggets, so they're no good to you out in the field. The Nocta Gold Cruiser, that runs about $640 for that machine. The Fisher Gold Bug Pro runs about $640. The MineLab Gold Monster, that runs about $900. So you can see you start getting into the higher priced machines right away. And we haven't even started to talk about pulse induction. Pulse induction machines are a whole different animal. Now you're talking about thousands of dollars. For instance, the new MineLab GPX 6000 is just that, $6,000. The GPZ, the MineLab GPZ 7000 runs $8,000. There's a reason for this. It's because they go extremely deep and they see extremely small targets at depth. They pay for themselves in a good gold field within a couple of weeks, months, so that makes them affordable machines. But if you're not hunting on your own claim or at a place where you have the actual ability, like Alaska or someplace, to find a nugget that's going to pay for these machines, you shouldn't own them. You should stick with the VLFs like the MineLab Gold Monster, the Nocta Gold Cruiser. All right, now let's talk about the 5 states where you're most likely to find gold with a metal detector. The first one is Oregon. Oregon's got some beautiful country that in both eastern and southeastern area of the state that carries very large nuggets. They've got rivers like the Rogue, the Applegate, and the Illinois. Althouse Creek was where some of Oregon's largest nuggets were mined. So Oregon is one of the first states that comes to mind for nuggets. The second is Nevada. Nevada has a lot of very small gold, fine gold, but it also has some gold nuggets in places like Rye Patch. It has isolated gold districts, and it is one of the best states to go to if you're looking to patch hunt, because that's how most gold nuggets are found, in patches in Nevada. My home state, Arizona. I have a lot of knowledge of hunting gold nuggets in Arizona, in the Weaver Mountains, the Bradshaw Mountains, the Date Creek Mountains. This is a wonderful area to metal detect. Of course, it's got its downsides, which is heat during the summer. You definitely don't want to be there in the summertime. But there are so many different placer areas in Arizona. It makes it a premier area to go to for nugget hunting. This is where I ran my nugget hunting school, Arizona Gold Adventures, for several years, almost a decade out there. And then lastly, there's California. We all know the story of the California Gold Rush, but there are still lots of areas giving large gold nuggets in California. There was a gold nugget weighing over 5 pounds that was found with a prospector using a metal detector. He named it the Butte Nugget. It was unearthed in Butte County in California. So those are the 5 states that we're looking at those are 4 of the states. Of course, the last state in the United States we want to talk about is Alaska. Alaska is still giving up huge gold nuggets with metal detectors. There's places up there like Gaines Creek, Moores Creek, much of the area around Fairbanks, the town of Chicken, Anvil Creek at Nome, Ruby, Alaska, Swift Creek. These places are still giving away and giving up huge gold nuggets weighing pounds, not ounces or grams, but pounds. So there is still plenty of opportunity for the nugget shooter or the gold nugget prospector, the electronic prospector, to find gold in the United States. But you may have to travel if you don't live in one of these states. Okay, so you've got your gold nugget machine. You know that you have to go to one of these 5 states. So what do you do when you get there? How do you get on a gold claim? Well, the easiest and cheapest way to start your gold prospecting adventures is to join a club. Each one of these states has dozens of gold prospecting clubs. And the fastest and easiest, least expensive way to get hooked up with a gold prospecting club in any state is to join the Gold Prospectors Association of America, the GPAA. They have more than 25,000 acres of gold-bearing land across the country. The GPAA was established back in, I think it was 1968. It's been around forever. They've got 100-plus chapters nationwide. It's the place to start when you want to get into gold prospecting. Just go to your computer, go to Google or Bing, whatever search engine you use, and type in gold prospecting clubs near me, and they'll come right up for you. So join a club. This is the fastest way to learn from people who have been doing this for a while. That's the fastest way to learn what type of equipment they're using, what's working for them, what's not working. It's the fastest way for you to get on a gold claim and start learning what you're looking for. A lot of claims have been mined to death. They've been pounded. But the point is, nobody gets it all. And this is the fastest way you can get out there and start nugget shooting without trespassing on someone else's claim or going to a place where there simply isn't gold. This is a great way to learn. Join a club. Where can you learn more about practical nugget shooting online with videos, photos? Who can you call? Let's talk about some of the people that I know personally who you can go on their websites and learn a lot about the art of nugget shooting. The first person I want to talk about is Bill Southern. I've known Bill for many years. He's an Arizona gold prospecting legend, and his website is nuggetshooter.com. 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 When you go to nuggetshooter.com, you'll notice that he also has a forum. On this forum, there is 1,000 years of combined experience from gold prospectors from all over the country. So check out Bill Southern at nuggetshooter.com or give him a call at 623-910-0345. Another legendary Arizona gold prospector that I know is Rob Allison. Rob runs robsdetectors.com, ROBSDETECTORS.com, robsdetectors.com. You can call Rob at 623-362-1459. Rob also has a community forum, and these people are so knowledgeable. Rob actually sold my brother a GPX 5000 that my brother sent to a friend of his in Peru that was looking for gold down there. Rob is an expert, and he can help you just like Bill Southern. And I've got one more person to tell you about. Another man that I've worked with in Arizona, I've gone to the Mine Lab school with him up in Prescott, where he did a couple of classes, is a gentleman from ArizonaOutback.com, Chris Golson. Chris has been metal detecting for gold nuggets for many, many years. He's got his wife and his daughter doing it now. He runs a great shop there in Arizona, ArizonaOutback.com, ArizonaOutback.com, Arizona Outback. His telephone number is 928-777-0267. And again, he runs a shop. He's a Mine Lab dealer. As a matter of fact, all three of these guys are big-time Mine Lab dealers. And, if you have a question or you need help with this, getting into gold, these are the people to go on their sites and read the information they have for you. And lastly, there's a couple of books that I think you should take a look at. The first one is called Fists Full of Gold by Chris Ralph. Fistful of Gold is an absolute must-read for anyone who's thinking about going out and placer gold prospecting with a metal detector. Another book that you should look at is by Jim Strait, who is deceased now, and it may be hard to find this. It's called Advanced Prospecting and Detecting. I know that Chris Golson has a couple of copies, but that is also something that you want to look to again, by Jim Strait, Advanced Prospecting and Detecting. The last book that I'd like you to try to find is called The Nugget Shooter's Field Guide by Reese Towns. The Nugget Shooter's Field Guide by Reese Towns. Listen, folks, I hope this information has helped you a little bit. If you have questions about gold prospecting, leave them for me below or email me. I'll put a link there for you to get to. Thanks for listening to me, and we'll talk to you soon.